That's right, people. Let's take a step back in time. Go back to when Heavensward was the thing. Get back at it. Let's get back to it. Get our back into it. When last we left off, Alphino was crying like a little bitch. And, pretty much we had to escape the grounds of the Thanalin. Because big robots like this were attacking everywhere. So yeah, now we have to find our way into the lands of Ishgard. I think I gotta go here. Misa thinks. Yes, please. Let me enter the intercessory. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I mean, you already know what's going on, dude. Everybody's dead, basically. The time for action has come, and Alphino knows what he must do. We know what we must do. Let us go. Very traumatic events that happened, pretty much.
The dawn's light will shine again.
And now Alphino sounds less like a little
so long as we
whiny
have
asshole.
these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
They're gonna kill you, bro.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Orchiffon. He looks like a vampire.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
We're like the same size.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortemps. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Wonderful news, Orchiffon.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Foreshadowing. They didn't hire Tataru's voice actor that day.
You are more than generous, my friend.
Scheduled.
On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Aye.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. We are but three lights in the dark. I must go on and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Manservant? It's such an odd word. It's one of those good days for gaming. You know, the skies outside remain the same today. But it's nice and warm, nice and crisp. Let's just cool to just be in here chilling, man. Let's see. Where's that manservant? Temple Night God. I am to meet a manservant. Wards of House Fortemps. Ah, yes, you may pass. Ooh, here we go. To Ishgard.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Need a coat like that.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Here we are. Our new home.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount,
Nice.
overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud
That
nation,
Gatling lance.
devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
I'm thinking about it. I should have went with Dragoon
A land that after 1,000 years of war
instead of
had forgotten
warrior.
what it was to be at peace.
Oh, an apple! That's mine! Dang. Stole!
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
For real, dog.
Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortemps. Heavensward. Nice. Yeah, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to do tank and I'm going to become a warrior. Why not, right? But now thinking about it, I should have went with Dragoon. Wow. It's like tragic but calming. That's nice, dude. Let's go affinitate over here. Hello everyone. I am amongst your ranks now. Howbeit. Let's go. Dude, I love this place already. Alright, House Fortemps manservant. The one that greeting, Master Bavaria. On behalf of House Fortemps, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Tataru, Alpha no. Let's go. Dude, man, I love this place so much right now. Especially since like right now it's like the middle of winter. So this like these moments right here is like what people game for, you know what I mean? Like just to create a time of nostalgia, a point in time, you know what I mean? What's your font? The warrior of light and his brave companions were in the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fortemps Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made. Let's do it.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Look at that, this freaking Dracula now. What's his name? Final Fantasy 12? That guy right there.
Count Edmond de Fortemps to bid you welcome. As wards of House
Lamont.
Fortemps, you shall be afforded every
Stupid
courtesy.
name, dude.
My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Why so shocked?
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
We're not murderers.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
So weird, but you're pawns, is what you're saying.
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Right.
You will do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Tell me about it, dude. I spent, like, what, a year or something? Just a little, I bet you like a little over a year just playing A Realm Reborn into like through all of this, you know what I mean? Can I do that? Let's see. Yes, I can. Hey, a stud indeed. Come on now. As I said, I wanted to play through Heavensward as a tank. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on now. What do we got here? Bending. Look, it's already way better than what I got. Look. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. What does it look like? Look weird. What is that on my head? I mean, it looks pretty cool. It reminds me of some tactics stuff. Alright, whatever. Alphino has a mind to learn more about Ishgard. Taking in the sights. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets, the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord, My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you may have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. The documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. These damn papers, man. I had to go all through the snow to get this stuff. Manservant. I'd hate to be called a manservant. Sorry. Keep talking about that word. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I want one of those back there. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortemps. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortemps, but let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Foreshadowing, we will definitely have a time when we gotta do that. Roria, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! I'm glad they still play that Waking Sands music. And I like that they changed the music from like dun, 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 to like something more Ishgardian. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetherite Plaza, if there are no questions. Lead the way, manservant. We are at the Hoplon. Let's see. What's the hubbub? The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield-borne Baal nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Yep, the possessed dude. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Aye. You have a good eye, Alphino. Very good. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton first to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars. Time permitting, of course. The Knights of the Round. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. I'm probably pronouncing all of these things wrong. But whatever, dude. Feels good to be making some progress in the story, dude. Okay? I've been in the back burner for so long. Elise. How be you? Hello? Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all foreigners. Ah, wards of House Fortemps. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Accoutrements, I think that's how it's said. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. Bye-bye, Elise. Who are you? Dude, Huayu was so stupid. How the hell is that name even pronounced that way? That makes no freaking sense. What are these? And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Let's go. Let's get it. Complete. Let's go ahead and equip that. Let's get the next one going. Now we got the mage's armor. The cap of casting. Well, I am a black mage. It would make sense. But I look like a fool. Alright, your guide is eager to continue the tour of Ishgard. What are you so excited about, Tataru? As for our next destination, the bar. That's why Tataru's excited. Mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. All the pores. I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose where ye pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Who's this ragamuffin? You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues. Well, if you've a mind to learn how to better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. I told you the bar was next. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Auroria. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. Told you. Tataru's always down a few. What is it called? The drunken wench? This place has that sad music. Reminds me of the police station from Resident Evil 2. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Master Gibrillon. Just Gibrillon'll do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but it is decent food and drink you're after. You could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality. Mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in the thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I got it on my back. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortemps Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. I told you. Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord and count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please! Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. Good man, Gibberlon. That settles it then. Tataru, Rororia, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by Link Pearl if you require assistance. I will. Tataru's a smart lady. Plus, she can sort of summon Carbuncle. Who's to say she got better at it, maybe? You know? Count Edmund de Fortemps. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating. The casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Aye. Oh, it's got like jaggedy teeth. This is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are a guest in my home to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? In my rocket boots. From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy supplies, brokering contracts, and so on. You can fight everything. As for you, Master Auraria, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Arturel and Emiliane in their duties. You mean Lamont? I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of an honored guest's assistance.
No, be reasonable, brother.
I don't know. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? What kind of voice was that? Hold your tongues, by the fury. The two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Auraria the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius von Balsar and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon the impropriety, Master Auraria, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. Yup. Just tell them to buzz off. My thanks, very willing. Very willing. They may even learn something from you. Look, now my helmet matches the little skirt part. That guy is all sorts of disrespectful, looking down and saying hi. Yo. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortemps has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Look at that cap. That's Cap. And now we are in Ishgard. So who shall we talk to first? Emilian? Is the two L's like a Y? When a man like Lord E is in high spirits, you can be sure that trouble is in store. Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Emilian de Fortemps. I need to hear someone say this name. Second son of Court Edmond de Fortemps. True born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking. And you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy. Not I. Wow. This guy wants revenge or something, which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artoile. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, do look at me that way. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Helenate. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. A new area to be accessed. Alright, so we talked to that brother. Let's talk to this brother. Arturel. Lord Arturel is less than eager to brief you on his mission. Over the wall. Let us begin anew, Master Auraria. I am Sir Arturel of de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I mean no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Poor Chiffon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. We shall be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandare and Zemael, whatever. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundation. So our world grows, basically. We gotta travel to 2 different places. So let's go to, I guess, since we did the other brother first, we'll do the Foundation brother first. Arturel, there we go, that's his name.
Greetings, Master Auraria. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Arturel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat, as I dare say you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snow Cloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Let's go to Falcon's Nest.
Nice. Okay, this is cool. Let's see. What is Falcon's Nest?
The Kurthus Western Highlands.
More desolate land.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity.
All dead. Wow.
Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
That guy's been there forever, and you know it. Oh, look at the etherite. It's
to the
different.
hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
How do I color my chocobo? Never learned. Falcon's Nest, right? Okay.
Oh, Terrell, where are we? The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us.
Alright, let's sync up. Then we'll speak to Redwald. Look at this. Looks funky. It's pretty cool. Hello, Sir Redwald. It has been far, far too long, Lord Arturel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Rororia Rereria, Ward of House Fortemps. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute into settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, shall I correct in assuming that Master Rereria is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. Ah, yes, of course. Backstory, please. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. And then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of the heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives. But as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortemps are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Well, what are we gonna do? What is this rebuilding, Redwald? Ah, man, you get the myth right, how Burke offending. Sir Redwald would have you assist with the craftsmen rebuilding the fortifications of Falcon's Nest. Give me the mail. Several craftsmen in service to House Zamail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Roth? Dude, I just hear this bird in the background and it reminds me of green broccoli's. Like Quaker parrot. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? I'm the guy that came here to tell you we need to get to work. Okay, you bolt. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over one. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you'll sure to find them. Ice sprites, eh? You chose the wrong day, Purple Clouds. Alright, that's that one. These craftsmen are gonna be so freaking safe after I'm done. That bird, did you hear that bird? Sounds like wild broccoli's. All of you! I can take them all out at once. One fell swoop. Start using my singles attacks. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Boom! cool to hear. Oh, dude, every song has changed. I can't wait to like start hearing everything. This is so cool just to be playing back here with others that I've gone through. See, that's how I'm trying to play the game so far, is like, you know, enjoy every expansion to its like maximum, you know, like that's what I was doing with the Realm Reborn. Like I spent time in that game, like crafting everything I can before I can get into this expansion, and then like one simple shirt beats out my penta-melded gear like in one fell swoop, like nothing. And it's disheartening. That's that. Alright, Roth. Looks like I took care of that problem for ya.
Yeah, just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll halt to it when he sees his tax to be done.
Give me that. Give me that mail. Let's go ahead and equip it. It's already better than what we got. There we go. Now we get the mage stuff. Ah, the robe of casting. Try it on. That looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Alright.
Good help is hard to find. A sad truth that Roth knows well. You're a dab hand at warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of mind, but it does take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there's others out where that need help, same as me. So if you're keen on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Theramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theramont, but I reckon he's taken too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him.
Alright, that settles it for the Pike. Gotta go to the Pike. Speak with Theramont at the Pike. Or should we travel to the Ticketeer and travel to the Sea of Clouds? Humph. Pike, it's up here. So how do I get there? I can't fly! Oh well. Uh-oh. That guy hates me. No, leave me alone. That's where we gotta go right there. That's not too far. Wow. Look at this place. I discovered a new location. Look at that, man. Feels good to walk into something fresh. A new land to explore and like to gather materials in. That bridge, dude. All dead. Dude. Ooh, wow. That's where we just were, right? Hey. Leave me alone. Alright, Theramont, what do we got going on here?
Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Dude, I just beat 1. Arrgh.
Alright. There's your stupid deep-eyed tears, right? No, you need the bristles. You mean their eyelashes? This is what you're gonna use to fix this whole tower? Yes. Here.
Ah, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue.
I see. Beautiful, isn't it?
The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass it by. But no longer will we suffer the desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor.
Let's get it. Keep getting more mail. Look at that. I think we're on the right path.
Before you return to the Falcon's Nest, Theramont has a favor to ask.
What is that?
Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There is a knight, Sir Isodore, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road. While you are away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend.
No, I don't mind going out of my way. How far is it? That way. It's over here. Okay. This is so weird. My mount does not fly. But it's pretty cool to be taking this through the snow.
So, Dole, how do you? What's that, a package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
This, you dropped it. You failed at your job.
Confound it, that fool of a... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwold. What an unnecessary task. Wow. Sir Redwold, we have news. I must applaud your initiative. Master Rereria, Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have to ask to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Arturel included.
Ave, what's this task?
Let's see. In times such as these, Sir Redwold is glad to have veterans like you to whom he can turn. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Dreulemont said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to the river's meet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or meet with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, we have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Arturel will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck.
Alright, so that seems to be going towards the direction of the story. Why don't we go back to Foundation and do the other brothers part? And we'll end it with that one. We are going where? Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly.
Why, yes, let's go.
Is that really bright area we saw in the story? In the beginning? Maybe.
Abalathia's Spine, the Sea of Clouds. Wow.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade
Fecund?
prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home.
Wait a second. Yo, take up Gladiator next or what?
High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a
Looks like a little
fledgling
tree house. That
outpost
looks cool.
within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
They're talking about me. I'm that cool. He came. Board an airship with an airship. Look at this guy. You could tell he's new. Ah, look at that. Look at this view. Look at this fecund view.
Meneliane, awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You do not have to maintain this strong, silent persona all of the time, you know. Never mind, we need to find Lady Lenene. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Okay. Let's sync up.
Camp Cloudtop. Truly remarkable. Wow, man, look at that. I love this place already. Let's do some of this. We don't need to see what's going on. We just need to get over here. Wow. I already found my RP. Look at that. She's enjoying it. Attune. All right. Who are we meeting? Lady something something other? Oh, it's its whole own land, dude. What? That's awesome. That's really cool. The Gale Cat, no. Dangerous. Let's run. I'm already really liking the areas in Heavensward. They're really cool. They got a nice air about them, you can say. Look, we're almost to our destination. I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, the Gale Cat. There she is. Whoa, it sounded like a monkey. Get away!
You! Wench!
Master Auraria, welcome. I am Sir Lanier. de Helenare. Oh my gosh. Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon his generous aids besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. You're welcome. Ahem. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again, my lady Lanier. You cut an elegant figure as always. A steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord E, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Rereria. Ooh, denied. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it an ideal for that purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by the indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we have several skirmishes already. No beast man is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a bird man and I'll show him a thing or two. This guy's such a simp. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Master Rereria. And she doesn't want anything to do of it. Nice. So I see what we got here. We got two places that need help because of the calamity, war and stuff. Whatever. What's next with this one? We get the Arceus Breaches offended. Knows it all too well what must be done to ensure that your time spent in Camp Cloudtop is not for nothing. And there we go. So we have two camps that need help in order to advance the story. That's how it goes so far in Heavensward, which is pretty cool, but it led us to some pretty cool lands. This is some pretty nice places, good sounds, good musics. Let's I'm gonna get used to these two places, see what's going on. Explore Ishgard a little more, and then we'll continue with the stories. I think we'll concentrate on one brother over the other, or we'll go between the two for a bit. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out, but I'm gonna call it over for this episode. And thank you guys for joining me, and introducing myself to the new arc of the game, Heavensward. It's been some time coming for me to be here already. And I'm pretty sure my friends are going to be happy that I'm finally here too. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm finally here. And so yeah, catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.